Hey guys, what's going on? Okay, so we're on day 2. Okay, so for day 2, we have Power B, which is going to be an upper body. Yesterday we did a lower body with the squat jumps. Power B, push. Okay, so for today we're going to be doing a push-up, as though that is a pressing motion as well, but the way I have it orchestrated is a push, an upper body push. There's pressing here and pressing here. For this reason, we're going to go pressing here. And then after that, we have a hinge. So the 3 that I'm going to select are the med ball chest pass, the reset push-up. I'm also going to demonstrate the tension push-up, which are 2 completely different setups. And the third one is a stick hinge. I'm also going to demonstrate the weighted stick hinge, okay, which is just a butt drill, but with some weights. So first one, we have a med ball chest pass. So after your warm-up, you're nice and good. I don't actually have a med ball on here, but I want to go over some things. One, with the chest pass, you can actually do it from a kneeling position, squeezing your butt and pushing away and not doing this, okay? So same thing we were talking about the core the other day. We want to be able to move limbs without moving our trunk posture, okay? So I want to be able to push and not move here. So my glutes are tight. Most of the time I see this happen, okay, where the head goes and the neck goes. So in athletics, we want to stay loose enough when my core is tight, boom, and I can get right back into it. Another one. Okay, let's address a question. What if you do not have a medicine ball at your gym? Fantastic. We can use a wall and do what we call push-aways. It's on your program. You can do a push-away from the floor, which is a plyo push-up, a push-away off a bench, a push-away off a bed, a push-away off the wall. For right now, we're going to do a push-away off the wall. So, my hands are going to be slightly out. I'm going to pull myself into the wall and push. Okay, I should be able to push myself all the way back. I know it looks easy. It's really not that easy if you make it hard. So again, we can also do this off of an incline. Okay, on the floor, the setup will be like this. This would be the most advanced version. So I'm going to keep my chin in, I'm going to lower myself down, and push. Then come down and catch. Okay? 1 rep, 2 reps. That gets pretty hard when you're going 3 reps. So wall push away, a heavy med ball. Okay, remember, if you're doing a standing med ball push, maintain that athletic position and push away from the body. Okay, so next one after that, a reset push-up. I love these, and I also love tension push-ups. I love both push-up variations. So for the sake of the reset push-up, we're going to start with all the other objects out of the way. So reset push-up, here we go. So I'm going to start this from the side, okay? So what we're going to do is, I'm going to be down on the ground, okay? What I'm going to do is actually punch my arms back and then find 90 degrees, okay? So my shoulder's in a good position here. It's not all the way jammed up. My elbows are back. I'm going to squeeze my butt. So if you guys can see, I'm going to push my hips into the floor down. That's going to set my hips, going to pack my chin in. I'm going to push as a unit. Okay, and I'm going to lower back down. Okay, I'm creating a lot of tension through the floor. I'm kind of grinding the floor with my hand. Puts a lot of really good tension on your lats. So a reset push-up. So if we're doing 1, okay, I'm going to go back behind me, hands, back down. I'm going to punch behind me, up, 2. So I'm resetting my push-up every time, really focusing on driving away from the floor as a unit, not leaving with their head. So a lot of times I see push-ups are done pretty well through the core, but then I see, the head just dangling down like this. Get that thing back and up. Or I see people leading with the head. Lead with your chest. Okay? So a tension push-up. Tension push-up, we actually set up in a 4-point position. Lovely. Okay? So what we do with our hands, I'm going to take my shoulder, okay? Try to show some of this angle. Shh, buddy. I'm going to take my hand, screw them out a little bit. Quiet. Redo this part. So, we're going to do it with the tension push-up. Bentley. Alright, so moving on forward to the tension push-up. Shh, Bentley. Okay? What we're going to do is our hands are the most important part of this. Setting the hands up will set everything else up. So if you guys can see, okay, I'm going to set my hands up. If I put it where you can see my hands. There we go. So I'm going to take my hands, see them that, right there. I'm going to screw them slightly out. Okay, so that's immediately, look, this is a crappy shoulder position. If you guys can see my shoulder, I'm not trying to show you my guns or anything, for real. The shoulder's forward, I'm going to shoot it back in. Immediately you can see what? My shoulder go back into its socket where it's supposed to be. I want to move with that glenohumeral joint in a very good, stable position. Here with it forward, it's not so stable. It's really subject to getting out of position, a dislocation, and impingement. Okay, what we're trying to, dislocation not so much, take that verbiage back, more than impingement. So I'm going to corkscrew my hands out. Okay, so what I'm going to do here, after my corkscrew, I'm in a 4-point position. I'm going to stick one leg out. Okay, I'm going to really focus on ripping the floor apart so I get a lot of tension back here. Okay, my back, my lat right here. I'm going to go 1 foot out, very stiffly. 2 foot out. This is a tension push-up. Okay, everything's squeezed right now, everything's tight. Okay, I'm going to pull myself to the floor. Gotta watch how I don't hit this dumbbell. Pull myself to the floor, keeping all that tension, and then driving out. Okay, so I'm pulling. Same thing, not changing my trunk or my head position or my hips. Ways that are easy, chin in, squeeze your butt, corkscrew the hands. That's your tension push-up. So again, let's do that again. 4-point position, hands slightly out till you feel it in your armpit. Okay, so just drive it back. So look at my crook of my elbows are going to go forward. Okay, I'm going to keep it there. What happens, people, like we talked about last video, they lose it in the middle of the exercise. They have the setup down, the beginning and the end range, but what happens in the middle of the exercise we really want to hit. So we're here. Okay, I'm going to grip the floor, really think about dialing my hands out. Okay, I'm going to go 1 foot out, squeezing the butt already. If my left foot's out, I'm squeezing my left glute and squeezing my kneecap really hard. You do that again. I'm going to pull myself down, not leading my head, leading with my chest, and then driving back out again. Okay, tension push-up, done. All right, so last thing that we have on today is, so we have our chest pass to explode the upper body, get it really awake. Our push-ups are going to help build our upper body, and then last but not least, we got to hit those legs. All right, so this stick hinge. Now, broomstick, super expensive. No, 99 cents at the dollar store. 99 cents at the dollar store. $1 at the dollar store. Maybe $1.06 depending on where you're from. So we're going to use this to keep my spine alignment. So when we hinge, okay, it is a hip movement. Okay, there should really be not a lot of action occurring at the knee joint. Okay, so squat, we've got a lot of action at the knee joint. Hinge, not so much. Okay, so 3 points of contact that I want to keep this in, if you guys can see. All right, it's going to be, this should be touching the back of your head, the middle of your shoulder blades, and in between your butt. Okay, now there's a lot of different ways people say where you should grip. All right, I tend to grip right here in the small of my back, okay, and here. So if this happens, guess what? It's immediate feedback. You're bending over. Okay, if I'm squatting and I'm arching, or what if I'm squatting and my head's going away? The biofeedback is you should be able to touch all these at the same time. So when we're hinging, okay, I'm going to do this forward. I'm going to lock the feet in. So if you notice, my feet are forward, okay. I'm maintaining the arches of my feet, okay. I'm going to open my knees a little bit, so I don't want to be doing something weird like this. Okay, so my feet are straight. I'm going to open my knees. Kelly Starrett, this awesome dude, calls this kind of screwing the knees out, the hips, and then I'm going to begin my hinging pattern. Okay, so from the side, if you guys can see, my knees are locked. I'm going to sit back as far as I can, and then I'm going to come up, finish with my hips. Again, I'm going to unlock so I have that external rotation of my knees. I'm going to push my butt back, 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 and I should feel this in my hamstrings. Holy moly. And then I come up. Okay? So that can be your 1, 2, 3, 4 rep scheme if you've got wicked tight legs. If you don't, it's still good anyway. Okay? It's a great stretch. If your legs are really banged up from the day before from the squat jumps and stuff, use this. Okay? If not, use the same principles and address the wall. Okay? So you're going to use your whatever implement that you have. Okay? I've got a dumbbell today, so here's the wall. Okay, I'm going to take a foot out away from the wall, and I'm going to hinge. Okay, I'm going to touch the wall, and then we're going to come out. If that's not enough, go a little bit forward. We're going to touch, and then pull forward and finish the movement. That's 1 rep. Touch, that's 2 reps. I'm keeping my chin tucked in, not losing anything. 3, okay? So we're keeping about 1 inch off, elbows close to the ribs. We're here, and then we're back, okay? So that would be day 2. Okay, so just wanted to review what we went over. So number 1, we have our power workout. So we're doing either our push-aways, our med ball chest back, some explosive movement that you're doing 1, and then right after that, remember how this goes is you work the 2 exercises back to back. Okay, so the first one we have today is a med ball chest back or push-away, and then you have the push-up. Then you have another one than that. So you're loading a ballistic movement with a strength movement. Okay? So we're supersetting exercises, actually. And then after that, we start working on the deadlift or whatever. And then the conditioning for today, all right, it's pretty gnarly. So after that, we've got 4 rounds total today. I have to do 5 of everything. 5 swings, 5 squat to press, 20 farmer's carry, 20 slow steps, and then after that, we've got a right and left bent over row. So we're about to do that in a second. Now remember, use any implement you have. I'm going to actually do 3 rounds of this, and I'm going to do it all with different stuff. So if you don't have it, I mean, crap, I know I'm going to do all 4, and I'm going to throw a band in there to show you guys how you can do anything with any implement, really. So the first one, I'm just going to do 5 dumbbell swings, okay? So we go back to back with these. So we got 5 dumbbell swings. Okay, so we're going to start. So this is our conditioning workout for today. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Squat to press. Okay, so usually I would have 2 dumbbells like this when I would do this. Okay, so for the sake of fun, I'm just going to do some really weird training. Okay, so we're going to go down. So I'm going to go into my squat, press. Okay, so I know you guys can't see my squat to press. Get you up here. Okay, so the pressing version of that. Okay, so we're squat. So I got a fist that's punching up to the ceiling. Squat, coming on up, press. Okay, my armpits are forward. 5 of those in a row. Right after that, we go to a farmer's carry. So, chest up, I'm going to walk for 20 seconds. 20 slow steps. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Remember, you should be striking the ground in the middle of your feet if you can. Not on your heels, in the middle of your feet. Okay, shoulders are back. Ribs are tight. We're not flaring out like this. Okay? Everything's tucked in. Okay, so 20 steps. Done. Last thing that we have on there is alternating row. Okay, so for the alternating row, actually I'm going to put this guy right there. Okay? So let's say you've got 2 dumbbells or 2 kettlebells. Get into a hinge position. Okay? I'm going to pack in. So we're both a little bit in the mid-side, shoulders back. 1, 2, 3, 3, 4, 4, 5, 5. And the key is that you're going to have a little bit of anti-rotation because you don't want to follow that weight. Okay, you don't want to rotate. So I'm doing these, all right, I don't want to rotate. Going right back to midline on every one, okay? So, there we have it. And what we're going to do, I'm going to show you how you do this. Looks like you don't have any of that. You've got a plate. Okay, so let's do it with the plate. So we start with 5 plate swings. Okay, so we can do our 5 plate swings. Then we've got 5 squat to presses. So 5 plate swings. From here, squat to press. 4, 5. Farmer's carry. Just grab another plate. On the other hand, chest up. Walk 20 seconds. Okay? Bend over row, same idea. So if I'm here, okay, other plate will be here, I'm going to row back to the other side. Row. Row. Until you hit 5 on each side. Okay, so that's all my weighted stuff. What if you're traveling? You don't have weights. You always have a band, okay? So if you don't have a dumbbell swing, like I said, good option is a burpee, not your best. You can do squat jumps. That's that same explosive hip pattern. So we've got 5 squat jumps instead. 2, 3, 4, 5. Squat to press. I'm going to step on my band. If you have the traditional bands, you can do the same with these. Okay? Squat to press. Elbows in a racked position. Okay, we're going to go down, up. 1, 2. Okay, you guys can't see the press. I'll back up for you. Up. You can even pull apart if you want. If you want to get a little bit of that snatching component to it. Okay. Explode up. Spread apart. Okay, so that's 5. Alternating row. I learned this one from Dave Schmitz. Can take no credit. I step on. Okay. I'm actually going to crisscross them over grip. Okay, so it puts my shoulders in a corkscrew up. So I have 1, 1, 2, 2, 3, 3, 4, 4, 5, 5. You run through that thing. So I just ran through it twice, okay, with a whole bunch of different objects. Pick an implement, stick to it, kill it. Again, 4 rounds, 5 reps each. Good luck.